Have you ever felt like you're just screaming into the void on social media? You're posting great content, you're getting likes, but it's just not turning into actual sales? Well, if that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. We're going to talk about a huge shift in strategy, forgetting about massive, noisy reach and focusing on small, but incredibly profitable depth. Okay, let's just rip the Band-Aid off with a statement that might sting a little. Your follower count is basically a vanity metric. Yep, that number you've been obsessively checking every single morning, it has become almost meaningless when it comes to the actual health of your business. You can literally watch it go up and up while your bank account stays completely flat. So let's dig into exactly why that is. You see, we're playing a totally new game now, and it has a completely different set of rules. The old goal, the one we all got used to, was reach. It was all about chasing followers, racking up views, getting likes, basically attracting a bunch of tourists who just kind of pass through your page. But the new goal? It's all about depth. It's about cultivating residents, a core group of true fans who actually trust you, who talk back to you, and who stick around for the long haul. So why the big change? Why did the game suddenly switch up on us? Well, it's because the platforms themselves have fundamentally changed. They aren't really social networks anymore, places designed to connect you with your friends and family. No, today they're entertainment engines built from the ground up for one thing, to keep you endlessly scrolling. And if you're a business owner, that changes absolutely everything. This chart really just says it all, doesn't it? Think about your own feed for a second. You might follow hundreds, maybe even thousands of people, but a staggering 85% of what you actually see isn't from them. It's content the algorithm thinks you'll like, served up from complete strangers. Now, this is awesome for killing time, for sure, but it's absolutely terrible if you're trying to reach the very people who made a conscious choice to follow you. The platform just doesn't care about that connection. It just wants to keep your eyeballs glued to the screen. And here's where it really hits the bottom line. Let's look at two businesses. You've got Biz A with a huge 50,000 followers, but their engagement is a tiny 2%. They're basically shouting into an empty stadium. Then you have Biz B with just 1,000 followers, but a whopping 30% engagement rate. They're having real conversations with an active, dedicated community. So which one do you think is making more money? It's Business B every single time. It's not even a contest. A small, deeply engaged audience is infinitely more valuable. So if a massive audience isn't the goal anymore, what is? This, right here, 100. You don't need 1,000 true fans. For most solopreneurs and small businesses, you can build an incredible, sustainable company with just 100 true fans. That's it. 100. That's the heart of this entire strategy. It feels real, right? It's tangible. It's completely achievable. Now let's do some fun math. Imagine you find those 100 people and you offer them something of real value. Maybe it's coaching, a community subscription, a special product for, say, $200 a month. See, the goal isn't to get $1 from thousands of people. It's about deeply, truly serving a small, dedicated group. And when you do the math, well, it's pretty incredible. 100 fans paying you $200 a month comes out to $240,000 in annual revenue. This isn't some go-viral lottery ticket fantasy. This is real, predictable income. And it's built not on being famous, but on building trust with a small group of people. You don't need to be an influencer. You just need to be genuinely helpful to the right 100 people. So what even is a true fan? What are we talking about here? It's definitely not just someone who clicks the follow button and disappears. A true fan is someone whose name you actually recognize in the comments. They're the ones who consistently show up. They trust what you have to say. They go out and tell their friends about you. They give you honest feedback because they want you to succeed. And maybe most importantly, they are repeat customers. They buy from you again and again because they know you deliver real value. To find and attract these true fans, you have to fundamentally change your behavior. You have to stop treating social media like a megaphone where you just blast your message out to a faceless crowd. Instead, start treating it like a telephone. It's a tool for a two-way conversation. You need to talk with people, not just at them. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Well, here it is, your 5-step playbook. Step 1, niche down. And I mean get super, super specific. Not just photographers, but female photographers in the Pacific Northwest who want to book more outdoor weddings. Step 2, go where they are. Don't waste your energy on a platform if your people aren't hanging out there. Step 3, start conversations, ask questions, create content that practically begs for a reply. Step 4, and this is crucial, reply to everyone. Every single comment is an opportunity to build a relationship. And finally, step 5, move them to owned land. That's your email list, your private community, someplace where you, not an algorithm, control the connection. I want to give you a really practical tactic you can start using today. It's called the question rule. So when someone leaves one of those generic comments like, great post, don't just reply with thanks and move on. Ask a question back. Something like, thanks so much. Was there a specific part that really resonated with you? This tiny little shift does something amazing. It turns a passive observer into an active participant. It opens the door for a real conversation. Look, if we're going to play this new game, we need a new scoreboard. It's time to stop obsessing over those old vanity metrics. So, stop tracking your follower count, your likes, your views. Instead, start tracking the things that actually matter to the health of your business. Things like your reply rate, the number of repeat customers you have, and your revenue per subscriber. These are the numbers that tell you if your community and your business is actually thriving. So it really all boils down to this one final question you have to ask yourself. When you open up social media, what is your true, honest-to-goodness goal? Are you trying to get famous, or are you trying to get to know the 100 people who could completely change your business and your life? Because the choice you make right there, that determines your entire strategy and ultimately your success.